Hello everyone, welcome to the show. We'll begin with a development story in Niger State where we're following closely development with government receiving 100 children released yesterday by their abductors, bringing an end to more than 2 harrowing weeks in captivity. Well, these children whose abduction drew nationwide concern and renewed debate about community security arrived at the government house in Minna a few hours ago. Authorities say medical teams, counselors and security officials are already on standby to support their immediate recovery and reintegration. Let's get to Minna, where our correspondent Chinemi Bamae is standing by for updates on this development. Chinemi, walk us through what's happening right now.
Like you can see behind me, we have pressmen from literally all over the country, here just to witness the arrival of these children, and you could see that we have state officials present here too. Shortly before now, the governor just received the children, and they've been escorted out of the premises so that they could get some medical attention as well, and the process of reintegrating them into the community has begun, and also reuniting them with their families. So far, only 100 has been released, and we had over 315 people abducted, including their teachers. There was no teacher among them, so right now there are over 150 that are still in captivity. They were escorted into the government house today, with armored vehicles and heavy security, protecting them. And then we could see that the children too, at least their clothes have been changed, because from the pictures that we saw last night, they were looking really unkempt. But right now, they've had some bath, and then they're looking well so far.
It's breaking. Help us understand the figures you quoted. How many were abducted? How many can we account for? And how is the Catholic Church also reacting?
Okay, I said 315, including 12 teachers, were abducted, and right now 100 has been released, remaining about 151 that are still in captivity. Right now, the Catholic Church says they are grateful, they're thankful to the government for their efforts, while they look forward to the release of the other children that are still in captivity. We couldn't find their parents here. We looked around, but we couldn't find their parents here. But we had officials of the Catholic Church here, to receive them together with the government. So I hope that it is expected rather that as they return, they will be reunited with their families in Agwara. Agwara is actually about 8 to 9 hours drive away from Minna, the state capital.
100 school children government has secured the release of 100 school children. What more do you know about what exactly happened and how they secured this release?
All right, so because it's still an ongoing operation, details has been hidden as much as they could from the media and from the public. The government wouldn't say how they were released and what were the terms upon which they were released. They said so that they don't jeopardize the remaining operation. But the representative of the National Security Advisor that released the children to the government, Wing Commander Abdullahi, said it's actually a joint operation with the Department of State Services and the military that ensured the safe release of the children. We weren't told if any arrest was made or if any form of negotiation was made and what were the terms. We hope that probably in the coming days, when the other children are released, we can get some more details.
What's the current situation with the schools in that part of Niger? Are the schools currently open?
No. Schools have been closed since then. Keeping with the directive of the governor to shut down every school. Now, it's not just in that part of Niger State; it's in all Niger State. Schools have been shut down since this incident occurred, and the governor has said that schools will not reopen until January. So right now, schools children are either being homeschooled or schools are giving online classes for their children. So there's no school that is open, no primary or secondary school that is currently open in Niger State.
Can you confirm if these school children have met with medical teams? There is need for counseling, a lot of rehabilitation. What's government plan in this regard?
Definitely, there is a huge need for rehabilitation, to help the children deal with trauma, being in captivity for over 2 weeks. Will definitely cause some form of psychological, will have some form of psychological impact on the children. But the government said that they have medical teams right now. They just drove out of this compound to where they will be attended to. We saw some medical teams on ground, and they are with the children right now. But for psychological for psychological work and all of that, I don't know if there are counselors around to attend to them. But I'm sure it's not perfect. It's not something that the governor wouldn't do immediately.
Chiname Bamaye live for us in Mina with the updates with government now receiving the 100 school girls, and school children. Thank you so much for talking to us on Beyond the Headlines.